Ethan Poetic freestyle part 1. Poverty. You don't have to stay on welfare, the food stamps, the government insurance. You can always work your way out of it. We are the next generation. That needs to break the cycle. Wedlock, street drugs, abuse, foster care, trauma, and life. Education leads to success, blessings, gifts, rewards. Why are people dropping out of high school when the African slaves didn't quit on us? They went through torturous boat rides, lynchings, and embarrassing moments where they got their dignity taken away, where they got Americanized by taking the slave master's last name. Why are we giving up on high school and college when our moms did not give up on us while going through labor? She chose not to have an abortion. She chose to create your life. She chose to breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. She wanted to make sure you were worth the investment with her health, her time, her maternity leave from her job. She wanted to make sure you had the best opportunity to come out of here alive, health-free. She gave up a lot for you. After all, for every baby that is born from her mother, calcium is withdrawn from your mom's bones, blood, sweat, and tears. Time needs to be invested productively. Set yourself up for success, not failure. We reap what we sow. We have the resources in the world, but we must do our best to get up early in the morning and make sure we're willing to have our why and motivation of getting up in the morning. Do your very best. Stop making excuses and start making impact, differences, and a positive influence. We must learn, know, grow into our true purpose. Once we do, life will have a path laid out ahead of us. Some bridges need immediate repair, while others get crossed out without a care. Why do we cry ourselves to sleep on such peaceful nights with a full moon? Why are we doing our own children wrong by messing up their credit, by putting bills in their names when we wasn't even responsible with our own credit first and foremost? You know what it was? It was the greed of living for now, living for the moment, of having the TV, direct TV, the internet, the high expensive bills. But in the end, the parents just burnt a bridge with their kids. Because in the end, the kid has to work themselves out of poverty. Because all that debt needs to be paid for, or else they're not going to get the best quality car, house, insurance, bank, loans, before they even become adults. Not even the atomic bomb can blow away that debt out of China that we still owe by the trillions. No child should ever go hungry. Children need the best resources, food, money, and supplies. So why are we having children when we can't even afford them in the first place, let alone keeping up with our own selves? Children need a warm home that's not poverty-driven, especially when the grass is greener outside of town. Where you see God's beautiful artwork unfold before the apples of your eyes. Even Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles can see the vision clear of a wonderful rainbow colors at night. We can wish upon a star together as human beings. By morning, we wake up to the sunrise. It's simply wonderful to overcome old fears, celebrate, to eat, drink smoothies, then the cheers, spa treatments, ease your stress, your bondage, and burdens away, and the toxins. Even when I didn't want to perform, I found inspiration to weather the storm by overcoming obstacles to keep my body lukewarm. Don't allow change to be temporary. Make it last a lifetime for the better. You gotta take time to plan out the future ahead beyond your time. If you're not, you may be setting yourself up for failure in the long term, living paycheck to paycheck, sharing benefits with the rest of your other co-workers, being told when to take your own vacation days, being told when and when you get clocked in at work, telling you when and when you get overtime, telling you when and when you're going to get your paycheck. The windows of opportunities open and close. Every single choice counts since the wind blows. Notice how the future of our children simply grow. See children walk the big stage, become strong-willed adults. We must take ownership of our own failures. And again about African slaves. These people were shipped by the loads through the journeys of the Atlantic Ocean. People who were living in the motherland. Yet, when they came to America, when they were on their boats, they were set up through oppression, sorrow, and humility. Whatever happened to remember where we came from? Of the generations before us, our ancestors, the Civil Rights Movement, the North and the South War, how the Europeans killed the Indians just to take over America. Why do you think that Native Americans, no offense, are living on reservations? Death brings hardships out of grief, sadness, and glory. Black History Month for Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali. We need to go beyond that. We need to celebrate Black history year round. Behind our scars, behind our wounds, is what they sacrificed for. And we're not even doing our best with the education that's been given to us.